another video. My name is Jessica if you haven't seen my face before. This video is a vlog of my first ever week at university in Manchester. I'm actually coming from the future to intro this vlog as I forgot to film one. So this video is all the times I remembered to pick up the camera. It's a very realistic version of what my first ever week at university is like. I can't wait to film more in the future as I really enjoyed doing this vlog, and hopefully you'll see that as it goes along. Well, it begins on a very rainy Monday morning and ends with our faculty festival at the end of the week on Friday, and so I'll see you at the end of the vlog and I hope you enjoy it. This is why my job is live presenting, because I get under too much pressure when I know I can record again, because I'm a perfectionist. When it's live you can just say it and it is what it is and you move on and you are on to the next thing before you've even remembered what you said about the last thing. But with vlogging, there's that chance to take another take and you just want to do it every single time. You're like, oh, I could perfect it again. Nope, messed up that word, I'll say it again. As soon as I start pretending it's like work and it's live, then I think we'll get through this so much smoother and quicker. So let's go. First day of the week and it is raining really badly, so not exactly looking so great walking into my first lecture, but we'll work with it. I've just sat down and I've got my laptop out because I'm going to do some work because I've just come out of my first lecture. I went straight there as soon as I arrived, and it went well. It was just about the kind of introduction to anatomy and behaviour, and also giving us our first assessment, which is due in January, and what we're expected to revise for the exam, which is also in January. So plenty of time to think, but I like to get it all planned out. So I'm going to do some work here, and then I think I'm going to go to a different building for some lunch before my next lecture at 3. So it's 11:30 now, so that gives me plenty of time. And yeah, I'll check back in a bit. I'm in the library because it was really busy in my main building, so I'm going to have lunch here and go have a look at all the books because it's my first time here. I've just come out of the library. I did actually find somewhere to eat, but I've left quite quickly because it was really busy and it's making my anxiety really bad, so we're going to go back another day. So I've come into one of these nice study boxes and I love it because it only fits one person and it's quiet and condensed and a lot less overwhelming than a very busy library. So some context to the video you saw before, I left the library because it was really busy and it was making my anxiety really bad. And a year ago I probably would have looked at that and thought, what a fail, I didn't go in there and do what I wanted to do and I left. But no, we want to change that mindset. Now I want to look at that and think that was a success because I walked through the door. And I think when you've got anxiety or any form of anxiety in general, it's looking at things in steps rather than one big jump. You're not trying to get to your goal straight away. You need to break it down. So I want to see that as a success that I got through the door, and then maybe the next time get into a room, next time set things out in stone, because it's not all going to happen at once and you're going to get yourself overwhelmed, and that is something that I have learned and I'm still learning and still trying to put into practice. So it's just being more kinder to yourself about these steps and how long it might take other people to get those steps compared to yourself. So don't compare yourself. But I wanted to talk about it because it's so important and it's something that so many people, if not everybody, goes through. And I hope that people can see that in my videos and be inspired by it and be comforted that they're not alone, because anxiety is really hard, and I want to try new things. I want to develop as a person, both academically and personally, so hopefully my videos are a journey of that and you'll be able to see the visual progression. But yeah, a quick side note, I am actually going to get on with some work now. I have my laptop here. I've got half an hour until my lecture starts, so I'm just going to go over a few of the notes and the pre-reading so I'm all prepared going into our evolutionary introduction. I thought I'd give you like a quick outfit of the day. So I've got my normal bag and this nice new jacket with a black tee, these trousers and brown Converse. So I've come in, I'm only in actual university for an hour today. I've only got an hour's lecture. So I've come in and then I'm going to go home and do some work. I also have to prepare my questions and check that my microphones are working for the carbon literacy event tomorrow. So I'll see you when I get home. Does anybody else think about Buddy the Elf every single time they go through one of those doors things? Because it's all I can think about. One of the main things that I've learned about being in the inner city more is that nobody pays attention to crossing signs. Like, it could literally be red and cars are coming, but people will cross anyway. So yeah, nobody waits for it to turn green. I always wait for it to be green. People clearly just love living on the edge. So I'm back home now. I've had dinner and I'm back at my desk in my room. I've got my laptop in front of me. I'm going to be making a video in the future a bit more about how I actually organise my lecture notes and timetable. I'm going to do a Notion tour. I've learned a lot over my college years and I'm bringing them into university. I've got a few things that I've picked up over watching lots of other people's videos as well over the summer, as well as using an academic planner this year. I'm going to make a video all about how I'm organising my lectures and my extracurriculars and work and how I schedule everything to hopefully run smoothly this year. So I'm going to do another video about that as well, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to finish my evening here. I'm going to go have a shower, sort out this hair, go have a cup of tea, and then read my book and get into bed, because that's my favourite time of the evening, is when I get to just sit and read. That's my favourite part of the whole day. Cup of tea and a book, honestly, can't beat it. So yeah, I'm going to go. Lights out and away we go.
You can take it, yeah, absolutely.
Already.
All of those students to become carbon literate, and they then take that out through their placements and into their workplaces and their future careers, then that could be a real step change for Manchester's journey as a whole.
We've done a number of things as a group.
Outfit of the day. So I've been in the labs this morning. We were learning how to do pH titration, so we were getting solutions of glycine and adding in specific measurements of salts and acids, such as KOH and HCI, adding it in 1 milliliter at a time, and each time measuring what the pH levels were using an electrode. And so throughout the experiment I made a note of it in a table, and now I'm going to take that table and put it into a graph. So that's now what I'm going to do. So hopefully there'll be a nice line of where it's increased and decreased as the pH levels have reacted. That's so cute. I'm really trying to challenge myself right now by going outside of the university campus. So I've walked all the way down Oxford Road and now I'm going to Central Library. so beautiful in here. Absolutely loved it in there because it's completely silent and you're not allowed to talk at all, and it's just this grand space but it's filled with complete silence. I absolutely love it. I've come back into my main building to have lunch and brought it with me today. I'm going to do some work while I do it. And then I've got to go to another building for my lecture. Because I went to the Central Library and all down the road, I feel like I need to come somewhere familiar and predictable to decompress, and then I can go to the new building for the lecture, because I feel like all at once it'd be way too much. And I know I can get a seat here. So I want to talk about something that happened before. So you saw me before doing my graph, but I will admit to the fact that I was struggling and I hadn't understood how they wanted us to fill out the graph. I actually went over to this group of people who were in my class and said that I was struggling and asked if they'd help me, and they did. Shockingly, I know. So if you're struggling, ask for help, because people are actually really nice.
So today is Friday, we've made it to the final day of induction week, and today it is the faculty festival. So science and engineering, all the things that the faculty have got to offer is all going to be today. So I'm going to go in for a few hours, see what that's about, and then head home, and it's the final day of induction week, and then I've got the whole weekend to de-overwhelm myself. So this is the outfit that we're working with today. Typical bag.
I answered a question, and so I got a free cup of tea and a free cookie. I can't eat it, but I'm going to give it to my brother. But absolute win. A sandwich that's both gluten and dairy free. We take what we can get when we've got gluten free. That might be a go-to. I just spent the last half an hour making this key ring, and it's this company that has come in and they get reclaimed materials and recycle them into new things. And so I made a key ring, but they're really good because they're going to come back in November, and they're doing this denim one where you can repurpose your old jeans, unbroken jeans, by embroidering stitches into them, so such as like flowers or patterns, and just repurposing something old and then making it into something beautiful again, so you don't have to throw it away and then buy more things. So it's just being more mindful about your fashion consumption, which I think is really, really cool. So I'm really happy with it. It's so cute. I actually thought that I'd made it through the entire week without getting any sort of like freshers flu or anything. I just don't think that's happened. I've started to get the worst sore throat ever. So yeah, I haven't survived it. I haven't.
This leads me to the end of this video. I've got a long list of things that I want to film and do and bring you along with, so I'm looking forward to filming those in the future. I definitely want to prioritise picking the camera up more because I really want to document my experience through my academics, career, chronic illness journey, my anxiety journey, all the highs and lows that come with that, as you've seen, and bring you all along with me so you can get to know me a little bit better. If you don't want to miss any of those videos coming up soon, then definitely subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I love filming these.